Tales from the Grey Side presents 13 Nights of Halloween.
Let's make it 31 Nights of Halloween instead, if your heart can stand it. Harper Grey had a will of iron. Indeed, his only stronger trait was his greed. But could even a man of strength like Harper Grey survive the terrible curse of the Blood Moon? Oh my God! Yay! As the startled watchers run to the newly slain corpse.
His throat, just like the others. And that creature.
Now do you believe, Mr. Grey? Now do you believe in the Devil Wolf?
How can you help but believe, Harper Grey, now that you've seen the beast with your own eyes? A beast you had labelled mere superstitious rot those few short weeks ago, when you had first begun drilling for oil in the lush Florida marshlands.
Come on, move it, you lazy beggars. I've got a deadline too. Huh?
John Littletree's to see you, Mr. Grey.
Well, what is it this time, Littletrees? More garbage about how I'm polluting the water, driving the animals away?
That's right, Grey. This swamp is home to the Seminoles, and we don't want it turned into filth. We have to live here, raise our children here.
Save the bleeding hearts, Littletrees. There's oil in this swamp, and I'm going to find it. If you and your red-skinned brood don't like my methods, I suggest you move to a reservation where you belong. Now get off my property before I throw you off.
We'll go, white man, but heed my words. You'll pay for desecrating our lands. Pay dearly.
But threats meant little to you then. After all, weren't Indians just savages, useful only as cheap labour?
Get your backs into it, you half-breed sloths. Move.
But then, on the first night of the full moon...
Idiot. Can't you do anything right? These drinks are lukewarm. I ought to... Huh?
Quickly you followed the echoes of the agonized screams, only to find...
It's Thomas, and he's been torn to shreds. Look, on his throat, the marks of the Devil Wolf.
The what?
A monster, Mr. Grey. Half man, half wolf.
You mean a werewolf? In this day and age? Bull. The poor jerk probably just ran into a stray panther or something.
But as the strange deaths continued, each under the baleful eye of a leering full moon, you found it more and more difficult to pass them off as superstition. Until finally, one night...
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Grey. I guess I'm just nervous and...
You clumsy oaf, you're fired. Get out of here.
Oh no, please, Mr. Grey, don't send me away tonight. The moon is full. The Devil Wolf!
Hang the Devil Wolf. If you're not out of my sight in 5 seconds, I'll tear you apart myself. Now go.
But before the terrified servant had gone 10 yards... Yeah! And so, Harper Grey, now you believe, and with that belief comes action.
These silver bullets I had made up better do the trick. I've got to stop these murders, get production back on schedule. I'm losing money.
You hurry, but the sun is setting even as you arrive at the home of...
John Littletrees. He's got to be behind all this. He wouldn't have threatened me unless he knew he could back it up.
And so, as a red-hued moon picks its way over the horizon...
Well, if it isn't Mr. High and Mighty Oil Man. Come to see how the other half lives?
No, Littletrees. How the other half dies.
John!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Littletrees, but you know as well as I what your husband was. And with the moon coming up, I couldn't waste time with words. You understand.
Oh yes, Mr. Grey, and with the moon now fully risen, I'm sure you'll understand. If I don't waste any time.
Oh my God! You're one too. You're...
But the time for words is past as the enraged she-wolf attacks, pressing for the kill. You feel the white-hot pain of fangs ripping, tearing into your flesh. In desperation, you reach out, grasping, searching for salvation. And finding it.
Got to get to the shack. It's my only chance. If I can just block the door, keep the creature out till sunrise, I can get away when it changes back to...
But then you hear it behind you, the soft padding of fur paws, the low fellow snarls, and you realise...
Oh no, I forgot about the children. They're werewolves too. It's a whole blasted family of monsters. I've got to get out of here. I won't stand a chance cooped up with those.
And then it hits you, Harper Grey, the full doom you brought upon your greedy soul. For beyond the door, the maddened she-wolf, whose mate you've slain, still waits. While inside, two smaller, though no less ferocious animals hunger for a vengeance of blood, stalking closer, ever closer. The choice is yours, Harper Grey. Think fast.